Hey friends, welcome back to the Renewed Homestead. I'm Ben. Guess what else is back at the Renewed Homestead? Japanese beetles. So these Japanese beetles, they will decimate a tree. I think we showed you last season how particularly our cherry trees and the apple trees just got chewed to nothing. Well, we found a product to help us with that, but this is what we were doing. Just knocking them off into a Ziploc bag, give them a little thump, and then I throw them in with the chickens, and boy, they love them. Ready? But we're gonna set up some Japanese beetle traps that work really, really well. We'll set it up tonight, and I can almost promise you in the morning, by mid-morning, there'll be 20, 30, 40 of these little brats trapped in there, and then we'll feed those to the chickens. So anyway, yeah, always something going on, right? All right, so these Japanese beetle traps, we started using them last year. These things filled up quickly, made the chickens really happy, but this little capsule at the top only lasts so long, and it releases a pheromone that brings the beetles into it. They hit that, they're going for it, slide down in, they can't crawl out. They do say that you should put them a little bit further away from your trees. Well, we're splitting the difference. We got two cherry trees here, and we found they need to be a little bit closer to the trees anyway to really bring them in. And so, I'm gonna say, we've kind of split the difference here. We've got this beetle trap up. We'll come back up in the morning, check it out, and see how many we've caught. But like I said, by mid-morning, a dozen or better in here, I can almost guarantee it. So, good stuff. And if you're having Japanese beetle problems, get these. They really do work. All right, we're going to show you what's in the bag. Now, keep in mind, last year, I think it took 2 or 3 days before we could really see a difference in what was on the trees and what we were collecting in the bags. But I'm going to pop this off of here. We'll show you what we've got, and then we're going to go feed these to the chickens as well. Good time to be chickens. Disgusting, right? And we'll show you pictures. These leaves are just getting chewed up, something awful. But we'll dump these in for the chickens. Hey, it's free food, right? A little work, but let's go feed the chickens. All right, sorry, we can't dump them straight in. What we're gonna do is dump these in the water like you saw before, because once these bugs are wet, they can't fly, and we don't want them flying out of here and landing right back on the trees. That's why collecting these in the morning is best, because that dew makes it so they can't fly away and they're easy to catch. So we're gonna dump it in the water, dump it in the chickens, or feed it to the chickens. Wow, that's a whole lot of chicken happiness right there. So get them wet. All right. Chicks. Yeah, chicks. Chicks. Oh, chickies. Yeah, chickies. Yeah, chicks. There you go. Yeah, chicks. All right, well, that's one way to get free chicken food, right? Well, not free, but for 19 bucks, we're going to be able to feed the chickens for a couple of months on these things, and clearly they love them. Now, the Japanese beetles, go figure, they're not native here, and they really are kind of an infestation. So these bags will help us get along. And in a just wild natural area, when you get something that moves in, now you'd think the birds would be all over this. Well, they're not used to eating it. You know, they eat what the mama bird feeds them. Well, mama bird's not used to eating these, so it takes about 5 years. Yeah, 5 years for the natural birds in the area to start liking these insects. Well, we're training our chickens as fast as we can, but you can see, I mean, look at the damage they do to these poor leaves. So we've got to do something quick. As time goes on and our soil improves, that's also going to help the get rid of these things, because they burrow in and overwinter in the soil. They're these really gross, white, maggoty, grub-looking things. Then they emerge, they get on your tree, and they eat them down to nothing. So this is going to be a fight for a while. And as the tree gets bigger, well, it's going to be able to handle this a little bit better. I mean, this is like a 3-4-year-old tree. It's only been in the ground for a year. So it's going to struggle, and we're going to have to help it. But we can do that. And we are doing that. But so, hope this helps. Go check your trees, and check your raspberries, and check your grapes. Those are their top 3 favorite. We also know they like apples, but they seem to go that way after they've eaten down the other things that they like. But anyway, all right, well, hope this helps. Let us know if you're battling this. Let us know if you've got a better way, because we are all ears in trying to get rid of these things. So anyway, all right, everybody, well, go get your hoary knife at renewedhomestead.com/shop. And we have comfrey root available as well. And give us a thumbs up, would you? And make sure you're subscribed. It helps us a lot. It really does. All right, everybody. Take care. God bless. We'll see you on the next video. Bye. Stupid bugs.
Make it so.